at a rate significantly higher than Killer that doesn't account for the asymmetrical nature of that balance. So a lot of that is due to, I mean, I don't even know anymore. Like, a long time ago, I used to, like, understand and frankly even advocate for, like, you know, giving up or just DCing and stuff back in the day. This was when there was stuff like the original Legion, which if you didn't advocate DCing against the original Legion, my only response to you is you must not have known what original Legion was, because it's just, there was no game. You didn't get to do anything. So that was an especially egregious, ridiculous thing that no one should ever have to play it against, and then they eventually changed it because it was insanely busted. The only other thing that I remember saying that it was okay to DC against was Skull Merchants, the original Skull Merchants, intentionally going for, like, server lockouts, doing an hour-long 3-gen. Back before there were 3-gen protections and things like that. That I felt, I'm sorry, you know, Timmy coming home from work after working 62 hours should not have to sit in an hour-long match because some guy's a masochist and just wants to, or I guess a sadist rather, and just wants to just torture people by keeping them in a match, because no one did hour-long server lockout Skull Merchant matches because they were just really trying to win. They did it to torture people. And so those are like the two things where I was like, okay, you should be able to not have to play against that. But there hasn't been anything remotely that broken in the game for years and years now. So my question is, like, how much do survivors need before we stop seeing this? Because it seems like I said, there's like a carrot that's been dangled in front of them, and they keep getting buffs and buffs and buffs and buffs, and it still keeps happening. Like lately, we just had the pallet density changes, one of the biggest nerfs to Killer in recent memory. It really heavily impacts a lot of killers. I have felt it, a lot of other killers have felt it. There are a lot more pallets, even if all of them aren't super great, there's still a lot more to chain together, and in the hands of a good player, chasing people with an M1 Killer now has become significantly harder. So Killer's got nerfed with that, but I'm still seeing